Hi, guys. Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. Hi, Channy. Good to see you this afternoon. Hey, Nico. There he is, right there. You know he ain't. You know he ain't far away. I think my music is too loud. What happened to the lighting? Why did it get dark like that? Maybe because it is getting darker. Oh, it's getting brighter. All right, here we go. All right, guys. So I just got out the shower a little while ago. Is my music too loud? Can y'all hear my music? I think it's too loud. Channy, can you hear my music? All right, since y'all just looking at me, I'll be back. Hold up. Oh, you can hear it? Okay. Is it too loud? Hold up. All right. What is wrong with you? All right. I don't want to be too loud because I don't want nobody. I don't want YouTube saying nothing to me. All right, guys. So I just got out the shower. Oh, all right. Thank you. It's still on. It's just lower. Stone Cold. Hello. Hi. So I just got out the shower. I just shampooed my hair, and I haven't shampooed it in a very long time, to where I was getting like irritated with myself. So been out the shower maybe 35 minutes or 40 minutes. And this is what my hair looks like with no products in it. It feels lighter already. So so this is what we're gonna do today. I'm not gonna retwist today. I'm gonna retwist next month. So July 4th, 2025 will be my 4th year. It's been a lock head. And for those who are new to my video or live stream, I started off my locks with long hair. So my hair did not grow this long in 4 years. When I started my locks off, I was at broad strap length in its natural state. All right. So I know people hair grow fast like that. My hair grows fast, but not that fast. So today's video, I'm going to add a little bit of LOCSANITY Rosewater and Peppermint Daily Moisturizing and Refreshing Spray. Can't ever see it because of the lighting. I'm just gonna add a little bit because I didn't shampoo my hair until 3 o'clock, the 3 o'clock hour. It takes at least 6 hours for my hair to dry, so I don't want to take it. I don't want it to take too long. Look at this. Okay. I think this is the lock that used to have a piece of jewelry on it and stretched it out. But I don't want my hair to take a long time to dry. Also, I'm going to moisturize my skin today with the Dove Nourishing Rituals body lotion. It's creamy. Here we go. You know what, guys? I fell off. I fell off my beauty ritual, and so I'm trying to pick back up a habit of putting my moisturizer on. I usually use Eucerin cream, but today I want to use this. And then I might put some of this on my edges to make them look a little bit neater. This is the Dream Kids Olive Oil Miracles Smooth Edges. This has biotin in it and tea tree. I think it has tea tree. I can't remember. I know it has biotin in it. Can you see? This is for kids actually, but it has biotin in it. Biotin helps your hair grow. That's what they say. All right. So I've always used it, but I haven't used it in a few years. And I was playing it the other day, and I want to use it again. So let me show you what it looks like. That's one thing about the webcam. It doesn't have the high contrast and stuff like that. There it goes. It's clear. Simply, hi, sissy. You girl, I ain't seen you in so long. All right. So do I have anything else? Oh, I do have a little comb right here. Because my scalp is itching. Look at how long. I know, right? My hair grew so fast, and my edges have grown so fast too. And I have, you guys know that I have one baby lock here, but I have a new baby here. I was playing in it yesterday and made her into a lock. So we're going to play with the edges too. All right, so let's just get started with the spray. I am so tired. Oh, my hair is still wet. I am so tired. I don't know why. Well, I do know why I'm tired. I was a little bit more physical than normal last week. And I know when I'm tired if I keep getting up. This light is killing me. If I keep getting up and I sit back down or lay back down. Is that better or is that worse? Thank you for the thumbs up. So I keep getting up, then I keep laying back down. I keep getting up. I'll do something for a little while, and I lay back down. That's how I know when I'm tired. I do use a towel. A lot of people use t-shirts. I'm not a t-shirt girl. I use a towel. I like my hair to feel dry. Towels don't absorb water enough for me. I don't like it. My ends are not all the way locked, but they're more lockety than they were a year ago. See how I started my locks up with 2-strand twist. And my crown, which is right here, my front of my hair, is a looser texture, and it's taken a long time to lock, which I knew it would. But the back, they're locking pretty well better. They're a little bit more, some of them more sealed than the front. So I guess it's going to take maybe another year or two for these curly ends to lock. I don't mind the curly ends. I like my curly ends. Ooh, itching. And guys, I'm one of those people who scratch bald spots on their head, so I have to be conscious of how I scratch my hair. I probably already have some bald spots because I've been scratching. That's why I have this comb. That feels good. Something is going on with this light. It's making me look black, blue, and purple. All right. I'm going to spray a little bit of spray. LOCSANITY Rosewater Peppermint Daily Refreshing Spray in my hair. I haven't used products in my hair in about 2 months because I had so much product in my hair to where my hair was feeling like a heavy brick road. And my hair feels heavy. It's starting to feel heavy, guys. So last night I should have brought that in here. Last night when I put on my new bonnet, my new braid, my new braid cap. My hair is heavy, guys. I have to actually lay my hair. When I lay down in my bed, I have to actually put my hair up and lay it down on the next pillow beside me. That's how long my hair is getting. That's how long my locks are getting. It's getting to the point where I have to actually have a pillow just for my hair. With thicker locks, they tend to feel heavier than smaller locks. And I can feel the weight in them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, thick, but baby, it's making me rethink my whole relationship with them. So I mainly want to focus on my roots today because my roots are itchy. And by this having peppermint in it, it's soothing to my scalp. And I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm just randomly putting my spray in on my scalp. Ooh. Oh, For those who are new to my channel, I want to let you know that I had traction alopecia. My hair was bald and stuff around the edges, and it's trying to grow back. And somebody asked me recently, what products do I use? What products do I use for my edges to grow? And the answer is anything with tea tree in it, tea tree oil, biotin, like this here, peppermint. What else do I use? What else did I use? That's what I was using. What is this? Oh, that's the baby. At first. But guys, ever since I went to Locs, I have not been using all those products. I was just simply brushing my edges. And that was one thing I've noticed when I was a loose natural. I never brushed my hair. I never brushed my edges or scalp like that. But I noticed ever since I've been brushing my edges, because my locks look so woofy around the edges and stuff. So sometimes I can't take it out, like, oh, I need to brush my edges. Hi, Sissy. Yeah, your hair is so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Time for a retwist. But like I was saying, ever since I've been using a brush around my edges, I've been noticing a rapid rate of hair growth. So does the brush make my hair grow? I don't think so. However, I do believe it's a stimulant. I think it stimulates my edges to grow. Because when I was a lockhead, my hair didn't grow this fast. I'm sorry, when I was a loose natural, it didn't grow this fast by itself. But ever since I've been brushing for the last almost 4 years, this has been growing in so fast. And look how fast this has grown. It's actually got some length on it. But it's starting to start back here. Now this new hair is growing in. So if you think that your hair may possibly grow back from hair loss, try simply brushing your hair. So how often do I brush my hair? I brush my hair actually like 3 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week. Because guys, many of my followers know that I when I started my lock journey, I didn't go in for neatness and tidiness, the tidiness look. I wanted to look like as loose. I wanted to look as close as Rasta as possible, and I have achieved that look because I think some people be scared of me like I want them to be. You need to be scared of me when you're not. But I didn't really want to have a super neat set of locks. And so, but my edges, sometimes they be looking like I should be beating some drums somewhere. So I take my brush and brush them. And guys, when I tell you, I'm noticing a rapid rate of speed of hair growth around there. So I think it's helping grow my edges. So try using a brush around your little spots that you feel like you need to grow. And that's it. All right. Who else do we got here? Simply said that baby is coming along nicely, but dang, she took a long time. I know, right? She did take a long time, but now she's starting to grow like a crazy woman. Where'd she go? His baby, she said, I'm on the road now. She is growing. But now she got a baby sister over here. Now she growing in. And I've just been noticing ever since I've been brushing my hair, it's just been growing. Like, All right, so we got all that in there. I want to put my towel back on. That's how my hair looks, guys, when it's all forward. I'm noticing the weight of my hair in the shower. So let's play with these edges. What else I want to do? Yeah, let's play with the edges for a minute. And then I'll put on my moisturizer. So I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. I ain't doing nothing. Just chilling. This is for those who just coming on, this is the Dream Kids Olive Miracle Smooth Edges Anti-Frizzy Conditioning Gel. And this is what it looks like. Divine, what you say, girl? I love those thick locks. You took such great care of your hair. Thank you. I guess because I don't do nothing to it. I don't do anything to them. So this camera is hard for me to see. I can't really see because the HDR on here is the high def resolution. is not working well. I hope that's the definition of that. But we just gonna play with it anyway. I should have brought my should have brought a mirror in here. It doesn't matter. I don't know. Oh, what I was gonna say was, I know the first 4 years I wanted to be free, semi roster. I think this next year or so, I'm gonna try to do a little bit more styles, not much, but a little bit more styles. Oh, guys, I can feel the peppermint in this LOCSANITY Rosewater refreshing peppermint spray. Peppermint refreshing spray. Obviously, it is so soothing. So let's do this. Girl, I can't see. I've been wearing my hair in 2 ponytails this week because it was hot in the mud. Then we gonna put some moisturizer on these elbows. Oh, you know I forgot something. I need to separate my locks first. So let's do that first. I knew I had to do something. All right. So I'm separating my locks because the roots are starting to conjoin and grow into each other. I don't wait until retwist day to separate my locks. I usually do it in between retwist. I have to because I go a long time without retwisting. If I don't, it'll be a hot connection mess. So let's turn around this way. So I'm just taking my fingers and just going through the base of my locks and just separate as much as I can because I can't see through this lens, camera, whatever it is. So like right here, I can feel it. And somebody was saying, "Ain't you breaking up your hair when you pop your, when you separate?" Yeah, I am. Is that a problem? Can be, but for me, nope. Because I pop them while they're wet. Here goes another one right here, a web. Ah. This is what happens when you go a long time without retwisting. Ah. You can probably hear my hair separating too. Hi, Instinct. Hey, Nezi. Hey, everyone. Hi. Happy Saturday. It's really funny when you are a loose natural, you aim to keep your hair from being tangled. When you're a lockhead, you want it to tangle and mat so it can lock, so your hair can lock. Until it's time to separate your lock, you're like, no, I don't want you doing that. It's like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, I don't want you doing that. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking about retwisting a little bit more often, maybe 3 times a year, 3 to 4 times a year versus 2 times a year. So we'll see how that works out. But I really would like to go swimming this year. All right, that feels better. So let me do the other side real quick. So my hair is still damp. D Johnson, hey, I know. Hi, D. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm here. All right, so let's put this on this side, and then I'll start with the gel on that side. So I had to buy some new bands the other day because my other bands had worn out and broke and popped and snapped. I bought a new braids bonnet because my other bonnet is not made for braids, and my hair has outgrown it, and it feels like my head is doing this all day with it on. Because my hair is making my head go back like, oh, I'm like, I feel like it feels like a brick. All right, so let's separate on this side. I can actually hear my hair separating. Like, see, here goes one right here, guys. You see that web? Let's pop it. Ah, there it is. D says, so good to see you. Your hair is amazing. Thank you, D. Whoever thought it'd come out looking like this? It took a while to get to looking like something. And guys, remember when my hair used to be my locks used to be really, really fat. Now they're starting to slim down on their own. I don't know what phase my locks are in. I'm way past teenage stage. So I need to look that up. They might be. I wonder when they become adult. Maybe one of you guys will look it up for me. I wonder when they become adult locks. Like baby teenagers, adult, mature, or whatever. They are starting to look very, very lockety. Please do not have an accident. Again, I don't wait until lock retwist date to separate. I separate in between retwist. And I have baby locks. All right. Yeah, baby locks. Oh my God, that is the most fun stage. Now they can get real, real bad, but they are the most fun. I love my baby locks. Well, they weren't really baby locks, but they were young locks. Reese says, "Hi Nancy, hi Nezi. How you are one of the people that inspired me to get locks, and I love them. Thank you. Your locks are beautiful. Thank you, Reese. Well, I'm glad you got your. How long have you had yours now? How long have you had yours? People still say to me, why did you like all that pretty hair up? Like I messed my hair up. Like that's the ultimate. I had to tell this one chick in my job. She said this recently. She said, "Yep, you could have been your hair. You know, your hair used to be long and flowing. It could have been flowing." I said, "That's the beauty of me having this kind of hair. I can cut my hair off. It'll grow back. I can do whatever I want to do to my hair. It will grow back." And she just looked at me because I was like, "Leave me alone. You tell me in a nice way you don't like my hair. I don't give a flying rest between what the hell your ass like. I don't like your hair. How about that? Permy. 7 months. Girl, how you like your journey so far? Oh, you hanging in there. If you can make it to that 12-month mark, you are in there. The first year is the hardest year, which I didn't mind because I was ready for anything my hair gave me. Oh, good for you. Now you got me excited all over you. How often do you retwist, Reese? I got twisted mixed up with your name. How often do you retwist? I retwist twice a year. Oh, here we go. Here go another one that needs to be popped. Wow. Woo. Does this hurt? Sometimes. That's why it's good to retwist it's good to separate your locks even after you shampoo your hair. Make sure they stay separated without thinning them out. I'm not saying retwist them. I'm just saying pop them apart so they can stay in their boxes in their space and stuff. About every 3 months. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. I think I'm done. So I find myself having to wear my hair in a ponytail going to me off my face or two ponytails because I can't see. I almost fell down and broke my neck because all my locks came in my face. I couldn't see. So thank you for the heart in the likes, guys. So I love my locks, but every so many months it's time for a new something. I'm like, okay, I can't see. Okay, my hair is wearing my head back. Okay, I can't put a lot of products in my hair because my locks are getting heavier. Okay, I have to lay down with my locks over here on its own pillow and my head on this pillow over here just to have relief off my neck. And I cannot see how can somebody rock some locks that's all the way down to the back of their knees. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't know if I'm gonna make that, guys. I don't even know if I want locks that long. Okay, so we finished with separation. Don't look at the camera, Liz. It's gonna throw you off. Just why is this like this? All right, so let's play in some jail. How often do you oil your locks? Well, I usually oil them like once or twice a month. But lately, these last couple of months, I have not been oiling them at all because my hair was too heavy from all the oiling products. So I shampooed my hair. Maybe I can't remember. I don't know if it was 2 months ago, and then I didn't put any products in my hair until today, which was just LOCSANITY spray. I'm not gonna put any oil in it right now because it's just weighing my hair down. All right, so let's play in some gel. Whose side is this? Should have brought a camera in here. I mean, not a camera, a mirror. That's not the right lot, girl. Nico, can you go get a mirror for me? I need a mirror. You know what? No, I don't. I'm just gonna wing it because I can't see. All right. So I have to remember to twist my hair going to the right, to my right ear. Hi, Lauren. Hey, boo. It's been a while since I caught your live. How's things going? Things are going great. I'm tired, but I'm ready to do some. I got some pretty cool plans for myself, which requires me to get up off my Duke and get into the gym and start posting my videos on a regular basis. All right. So do I want to twist this with one single twist or two single twists? But since it's loose, I don't know what I want to do, guys. I can't. Ugh. Look, boy, why are you in my way? You need to go get the mirror and get my Kool-Aid out the refrigerator too. You better tell him, Lauren, because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of not having no help around here. He said to me one day, I'm supposed to help you. All I'm supposed to do is be your companion. That is it. All right, maybe this will help me better. My little chubby self. All right, maybe this will help me a little bit better because I can't, baby, I can't see. Nezi, ooh, child, I need to do a retwist. I'm so tired. Girl, what you talking about? You know I can relate. He wants to play. He go back, get out of my way. I can definitely relate to the I'm tired. It's like I'm always tired. I'm trying to do my hair. So, ooh. Normally I don't use gel on my hair, but I want to play with some gel today. Sit down. You know he can stand all day, just stand there and be right up under me standing. Like I'm too big. I can't see around my own girth. Move. Birdie. Guys, I have a beautiful yellow wreath on the front of my house. And I have to put the wreath back up on the wall once a week because these naughty birds come over here on my set trying to steal stuff off the wreath. It's not your wreath. Little naughty birds. And then sometimes they be flying all around and stuff. And I have to duck and dive coming out the house. That's one thing about when you have plants. They like to be in your whole garden. All right. So this will make me look not so woofy for a little while. Laura says it's scary how much Nico resembles Shay Shay. Oh my God, I know. Isn't that something? He looks a lot like her. He's just got a patch around his eye. Sometimes I just stare at him because he reminds me of her. He got a mean face though. They like to make nests in your stomach gutters too. Huh? They do. They can't get my gutters, baby, because I spent some money some years ago. And I got them kind of gutter goers. You can't do nothing in there. Guys, I'm getting gray hair right here. I got to do some plucking. Stay out of my way, little birds. They trying to steal everything. Oh, storm. Yep, storm gutters. Yep, they do. They just like being in your mix. Somebody gonna tell me you need to get a hummingbird feeder. No, I will not. They already terrorizing my life by playing and swooping and stuff because they love my stuff up here. That'll really have them hurt. No, you be in my way. Get out of my way. D. Johnson, I miss seeing Shay Shay. Me too. But he reminds me of her a lot. He reminds me of Shay Shay and my other dog named Champagne. Yeah, he reminds me of them two the most. But sometimes I call him Kenny Kincaid. I had Kenny right before I had Shay Shay. Kenny had lupus. I had to get him put down because he had lupus. You talking about a sweet? He was so sweet. He was kind of soft though. He's the most protective, vicious dog I've ever had. Shay Shay was the most protective. I got your back. Shay Shay had my back at all costs. But Nico is brave and strong. He'll go on the front line for me to a certain degree. Shay Shay would be like, all right, go see what's going on. Like, no, you supposed to go in there. Nico gonna wake up out his sleep. He gonna go check. He gonna bark and check out the scene for me. And he's always on guard. And he's learning how to be a little bit more gentle. He's a very masculine, dominant boy. Very masculine. He like butt rubs though. Nico, don't you like butt rubs? Nico, you like pup cups? You love pup cups. Nico is my friend's dog name that got stolen. A Pomeranian. Oh, sad to hear that. That is so heartbreaking. For someone to steal your dog. Someone to steal your anything. Stop stealing, but a dog? I hope she gets the dog back. I think if they stole Nico, they'll throw his ass back fast because he'll be like, I don't know you. And I don't want you taking me without my mama, so therefore, I'm gonna have to show you what I'm about. That looks so much better. He's like, Mama, I forgot about that pup cup you just said. I like pup cups, Mama. All right, here we go. All that loose hair goes into these perimeter locks. I'm glad they're long enough to even get in there, because at first they couldn't even get in there. And this doesn't even crust up. She's got a new dog, okay. Lauren says Nico always has on high alert. Nico always on high alert in case the zombies and the crackheads show up at the door at 2 a.m. trying to steal your rusty hangers. Baby, I'm so glad I don't stay around the crackheads. I mean, I've seen a few, very few throughout the years. Very, very few. You can always tell they are the crackheads because you're like, you don't fit in this neighborhood. I know you ain't over here trying to sell no Girl Scout cookies. This does not crust up either, too. I guess it wouldn't crust up. It's for the babies. Nico's techniques. Ooh, I am 6 months in my locks journey, and it's a process. Truly, it is. Well, hello to you. It is a journey, and you got a long way to go. It is a process. You got a long way to go. Oh, you in the baby stage. Just hang in there, because, baby, that gets real, real, real ugly before they get cute. I'm going to say it. They be trying to say, there is no such thing as ugly stage. Yes, it is. It's some ugly. It's some. That stage can get ugly. It can, in my opinion. It sounds negative, but sometimes negativity is true. People don't like to hear the truth. They think it's just negative. Well, I ain't one of those people that's gonna slide down your rainbow. I'm gonna tell you the truth. They can get ugly. Just hang in there. There are a lot of cute styles you can do to your hair in the process of them locking without messing up the process of them locking. All right, got that there. Hey, gone the girl. All right, get this one here. So, you newbies, tell me what kind of. I got the old school pattern locks with the little lock. That's have you seen that pattern when they have a lock right here and then it'd be like locks here and they go around like a squares. I started my own locks off, but I went to a stylist for the first 7 months of my journey, and she retwisted my locks and she did it. She combined my old. I had 129 locks, and she combined them down to 70. How many locks I got? I think I got 70, 78 now. I had 76. Anyway, she combined them down because she said they were too small. And I said, okay. But to answer, what I was going to ask you guys were, do you all have a middle part? Or does your middle part start like right here like mine does? When I started my locks, I had a part that went back to here. And she didn't like that. So she said, no, that's not right. So she redid my parting, and she put a lock right here. So now my part stops right here. It don't stop back here no more. So some people have side parts and blah 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 blah. My part is in the middle. What are you guys saying? Jenny. Hi, Jenny T. Have you tried LOCSANITY new orange blossom spray or the grapefruit one and lime? The grapefruit and lime is a little tacky and holds a retwist pretty good. I'm noticing. Oh, no, I haven't tried that one. I haven't tried that one, Jenny. Sounds nice, though, but I try not to use products that's tacky. That's why I don't use gel unless it's around my edges. I can wash them out. I'm bald-headed around the edges. I can wash them out pretty good. But no, I haven't tried that. But that sounds like a pretty good, thing. I hope it, she said, do you like it? Do you like it, Jenny? Lauren says, it's your interesting how it is interesting how animals can get illnesses like us. I never knew dogs can have lupus. Yes, Kenny Kincaid had lupus, and I didn't know what was going on with that boy. He looked like he was He's only 3 years old. He died at 3. And he looked like he was like 12 years old when he died. He looked terrible. His organs started shutting down on the inside. Laura says, are your neighbors grilling and playing music? I hear them jamming outside. No, that's my music. That's me. I had to turn it down because I didn't know if YouTube can hear my music or not. You know how YouTube is with music. They don't want to be sued for nobody, so they will demonetize you. Yep, dogs can get pretty much what we get as far as illnesses. Let's put a little ones here. Okay. All right, go to the right. Reese says my middle part disappeared. Free the Roots products is pretty good. Free the Roots. I ain't never heard of them. Where did your middle part disappear? You need a new growth. I mean, you need a retwist. All right, so we got that so far. Some people just kind of like smooth out the perimeter to make their hair look a little bit neater. I've always thought that looked funny. That you have these neat little twists around your perimeter, and then you look everywhere else, they look kind of fuzzy. Unless you put in a cute first hairstyle, they don't look so bad. My locks look locked. The lumps and bumps are starting to smooth out. I love every process of my locks, guys. My hair is really thick, but I definitely need a retwist. Oh, well, you're in the baby stage. Retwists are kind of necessary in your little first beginning of your journey. Although I didn't want to, but I had to do it anyway. I had to take this whole ponytail down. So this is the side that suffered the most damage and hair loss. Everybody. So I think I'm gonna start with these two first. Is this the baby? Yeah, that's the baby. And she's got a little sister over here. Lauren says, it's always so peaceful on your lives and home. The enjoyment and silence of living alone. Well, Nico is there, so we got to count him. Yes, my house is very peaceful. I don't have company like I used to anymore. I don't have a lot of ruckus in my life anymore. I got rid of all that. I don't have I don't have emotional real roller coaster rides anymore with people. I stopped it because I was just not at peace. People, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. People don't bring peace to your life. They just bring ruckus and foolery and opinions and all this. You can't say this because they fragile. You saying it because you're being mean. Leave me alone. And I like my life right now. I like my life. No, I don't have a lot of criticism. I don't have nobody talking about me. I don't have nobody throwing an opinion on me and what you should do. Get the fuck away from me. How about that? So in my home, I made sure it became peaceful, and I did a really good job at that. I did. I worked hard, and I got it. I had to get my mind at peace too, because my mind wasn't at peace when I left my job. It was not at peace. Dealing with I was a public bus driver. In case you guys don't know, being a public bus driver, your mind is like this all day. Noises and people routing their keys, and they run around with bags, and they got the baby running up and down the bus, and then it's construction, and then you got the people on the radio, and it's like I cannot take it anymore. So yes, my house is very peaceful. It's very quiet, and I love it. This spot here, guys, I suffered a lot of damage on this side. But it's a whole lot better than it was. At least the hair's growing in. It was bald all the way back to here, but it's trying to grow in. Yeah? Any story times you got? I live for your story times. Okay, I do have one. I have a recent one as of, what is today? Thursday. I have one. I got a story for you guys Thursday. It's real short though. So Thursday, I went up to Home Depot. Of course, you guys know I can't stay out the garden department. So I said, well, let me see what Home Depot got. Went up to Home Depot, parked my SUV, got out, walked over to the plants. I'm looking at the plants, and all of a sudden I heard this strange noise. I don't know if it was the radio from the Home Depot. I don't know if it's somebody yelling at me, but it sounded like this. So when I kept hearing this, something said, just turn around. And when I turned around like this real hard. This is what I did. And when I look back, guys, why was this tall guy? He's about 15 to 20 feet from me. And he had on a white beater or some kind of white t-shirt with some pants. And when I turned around and looked at him, all of a sudden he did like this. You know, he was looking at me when I turned around. And then when I looked at him, he did like this, like, turn around and walk the other way. I don't know if that fool's finna run up on me and try to snatch my purse. I don't know if he's trying to run up on me. I don't know what his intentions were. But when I turned around and looked at him so mean, he instantly turned his head and turn around and walk the other way. So I had stepped out to see where he went. And he was just casually walking through the parking lot. He had his mind set on me for some reason. And I don't think anybody was yelling at me to turn around. It just sounded like maybe the noise from the loudspeaker of the Home Depot when they be talking. But it just seemed like somebody said, hey, turn around, somebody behind you. That's what it sounded like to me. And that's when I turned around, like, what? And I turned around real hard and me looked at that fool, and he just, I said, what was that? So that's a little story time. You got to be, you know what? People always want to catch you when you're most vulnerable. Now, if I'm standing there looking at the plants and stuff, I can easily get got because I'm into the plants. I'm not paying attention. My guards are down. Like, what you doing? He was up to something, but I don't know what that noise was. I don't know if it was the universe. I don't know what it was. It was something. Look at Diva. It's so crazy you have to always be on guard. And people say, I don't care. That's why I don't carry a purse. You can get got over anything you got. I'm carrying my purse. Baby, look, I don't be carrying my thump on me because I'd have been shot up. But, you know, when you pull your gun out in public, you can easily shoot somebody else. You can catch a case just by carrying a gun. So I'm just thankful nothing happened. I don't know what was that, but I don't know I don't know if it's cheerleaders. I don't know if it was angels. I don't know what that noise was, but it made me turn around so fast and I'm like, what? And I looked and saw that guy. He was like, I'm like, oh, ninja, are you up to something? So stupid ass. So that was one story. You know what? I should do this one first. Let me do this. I should start from the bottom up. That's okay. Lauren says the universe saying get in position to throw a flower pot. I think so, Lauren. I think so. That's crazy. D says, sis, be safe. It was your angel. D, you know what? It may have been. It's somebody. It was so crazy how the noise like, and it just seemed like it was just saying, like something was saying, hey, turn around. Something is behind you. And I'm like, what? And I turned to look at the guy so hard, and he's like, damn, I want to mess with her. Baby. It's 2025 out here. It is real. What you doing up there with you? He looked like he was in his 30s or something. And it kills me how these old 30-year-olds still want to be thugs and do stupid shit at your old ass age. You old and stupid. What you doing? Go sit your monkey ass down somewhere. Because I'd have fought him. I'd have took all 400 pounds of my weight and bit his motherfucking nuts off. You killed my son with your teeth? Yep. Your stupid ass on. So I ain't gonna twist too hard because my hair is starting to dry. You don't want to twist your hair while it's dry. Nick says, here in Texas, we can take our dogs in Home Depot. Oh, you can? I know we can take our dogs in Lowe's, but I don't know if we can take it into Steve, what you laughing at, girl? I don't know if we can take them inside of Home Depot. I don't advise anybody to take Nico anywhere. Nico is not friendly. He be looking like, I think I want to bite you, but I don't know if I want to bite you. He's not friendly. But had he been with me, he would have seen that guy. And he would have went crazy. He probably would have jumped through the window to try to get at him. I don't know what, that was so weird to me. Hey, watch out! It's like the universe saying, "Hey, look, turn around, watch out! Somebody's behind you! What are you doing? That's what it sounds like. Oh my goodness! I might have another story. Let me see if I can think of another one. Now, but this one, that's my most recent one that happened Thursday. Oh, hold up! Oh yeah, you got to go this way. I can say about my neighbor across the street. He think he King Dingaling. I am convinced that man think he is the shiznits. And he's a renter with an option to buy. But he literally trips off me. Cut my grass. As a matter of fact, he trips off me, period, because I look up at my house, I go look at his house. He got the same color scheme, him and his ladies. Look at what I do. They try to match what I do. They try to get the same colors as I get on my house. They put on their house. I got red pots for my plants. They went and got red pot for their plants. I got a yellow. My theme is yellow, so they wouldn't put theme on their mailbox. I mean, yellow on their mailbox. Yellow this. I'm like, and they got a yellow front door. Why you biting my swag? You can't keep up with me. If I put out some lights in my front yard, they'll put out some lights in their front yard. I said, I'm gonna trick y'all. I'm gonna get y'all asses. So I went out. So I went and bought some big old boulder rocks. Because I had bought some medium small boulder rocks and put them outside along my, guys, let me tell you, the dump truck or somebody in the wintertime drove past my house and drove down a big old trench, a ditch in my side lot. It is absolutely horrible. I think it costs about $5,000 or $6,000 to get fixed. I'm not fixing it. But anyway, I had boulder rocks for people to stay off my property, and he went and bought some boulder rocks. But my boulder rocks look like this big, and his are like this big, and then they don't even match. I said, I'm gonna fix you. I'm gonna go buy some Master Blaster boulder rocks. So I bought 1, 2, 3 big old Master Blaster boulder rocks. Put them on the side of the house. I looked over, he went and got us some more rocks. You can't match that, can you? I put some new lights all around my house. My house lit up at nighttime. It looks so pretty. He got his little lights out there. Like, your lights don't look like my lights. Go sit down some damn where. You can't keep up with me. Neighbors always be trying to keep up with you. Hi, Farrah. I see you, Nico. You already know he in the mix. He probably got to go potty. Hi. Laura says, King Ding-a-ling. My aunt used to use that phrase all the time. Yep, King Ding-a-ling and the Master Blaster. Boy, it took two guys to get these big old boulder rocks onto my property, and it took them like 2 hours. They needed a crane or something to drop them, but they went on and they got it done. I had to actually help them too because them rocks were humongous. So he said, okay, I can't keep up them rocks. I'm just gonna get some more baby boulder rocks. So he got some more baby ones, and they don't match the other ones he got. And I said, ha, take that with you, chump. So I catch him staring at me when I'm cutting grass because we both got big lots, but he was out there pushing his more, whereas I'm riding mine like a crazy one. And so I don't know what made him do this, but he wouldn't got him a ride lawnmower, but the lawnmower he has doesn't work. And so I would catch him staring at me. Like one day he's doing like this bitch here. And I turned around and looked at him like, this bitch here. Oh, he's like, oh, I can't stand him. He be trying to bite me. He be trying to bite my style. Now you got a raggedy riding lawnmower over there. And yours don't even work. So he stood out there and watched me last week cut my grass. I think he was taking notes. So you don't have to flex. I was like, I flexed on him. Did you learn anything today, partner? Never spoke to me. Try not to give eye contact. Try to walk around like he is the shiznit. Like he is the kingest of the most dingalingest. I don't know what's going on with him. I just laughed at him. One day I called him. I was like this. What? He just turned his head and rolled his eyes. So he's probably one of those men who think that women shouldn't be doing some things. Or maybe he feel like I'm outdoing him. I don't know what the thing is. I'm not trying to outdo you. I have a house. I've been here all these years. I'm just trying to keep the house up. That's it. I ain't thinking about you, little boy. Thinking of that little boy. Thinking of booty boy. Hey. Lauren says, have you Safari says some people are trip. I know. And my cousins and friends were saying, well, Angel, they're not trying to be, they're not jealous of you. You're probably an inspiration to them. Okay, inspire your ass, gonna find you something else to do. I don't mind you being inspired. Just don't do the same colors I'm doing. Don't be staring at me while I'm cutting my grass because your stuff don't work. Don't do that. And yes, I have seen. Have you ever watched a show called Neighbor Wars? It shows neighbors in all types of conflicts with each other. I know. And I don't ever want that. I don't ever want to be in conflict with anybody. Because we actually got to live with each other. Literally. Look at this baby here, guys. Baby. What you doing, baby girl? Ha, ha, ha. She is a baby girl. She a good girl now. But shoot, my neighbor down the street, they are really into it. They can't stand each other. They remind me of, have you guys ever seen Fear Thy Neighbor? They remind me of Fear Thy Neighbor. Viva says, my neighbors, their yard is a mess. Make me want to sell and move. Ugh. It's nothing like having a dreadful neighbor. Ugh. So thankfully, I don't have a dreadful neighbor because it's just me over here and my neighbor to my left, and we're cool. And my other neighbor, my copycat neighbor, who's across the street over there, we're not cool. We're not cool when we're not uncool. We just don't talk to each other. And my neighbor behind me, poor guy. He's cool when he want to be. He's kind of off. But we're all good over here. Ferris, I used to watch Fear Thy Neighbor. That was some scary stuff, baby. Diva says Fear Thy Neighbor is off the chain. Yes, ma'am. If you guys have not seen Fear Thy Neighbor, it comes on the channel ID, the ID channel, which is Investigation Discovery, or what's it? Investigation Discovery. Yeah. And they go to the point where they actually kill each other, shoot each other dogs, set each other house on cars and stuff on fire, all kind of stuff. Instinct says, I'm so glad my neighbors are clean. Hey, ain't nothing like it. Yes, Lauren says, Fear Thy Neighbor show is scary and crazy. Yeah, it is crazy because you actually have to live next to these mofos. You have to reside next to them. Sometimes you have to cross them in order to get to your house. Like, how do you deal with that? But my neighbor down the street, they've been into it for the last 3 or 4 years, maybe going on 5. And it's to the point where they just really hate each other. It started off with the neighbor not liking my other neighbor's dog in the backyard. So they used to, so the woman of the house hit the dog, reached over the fence and hit the dog with a stick. Yeah, we gonna go to war and hit my dog. So they've been at war since then. So it graduated to, well, let me just put a fence up so they can't see the dog. Well, they had a fit about another neighbor had a fit about the fence. You are my property line, and your fence is obstruction of view. I can't see when I pull my car out the garage. And I mean, it was something. Oh, I'm gonna shoot you. And my other neighbor's son said, "We gonna shoot you Over what? Like, why? In and out of court. Go back here. In and out of court. So my other neighbor ended up falsely accusing my neighbor that had the dog, she still got her dogs, saying that he fell on her property. He sued her insurance company. He's trying to sue for 25 grand. But it shows on camera that he didn't really fall. He faked a fall. Anyway, so my other neighbor's insurance company paid out only 5,000. They said, we didn't give you 25, but we'll give you 5, and dropped my neighbor. So now my neighbor was running around for a while with no house insurance. Like, who feels like that? Go on with your life with your stupid ass. But some people can go and mess with you 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 until it all escalates and be unfair to our neighbor. Yeah, Nico. Yeah, my boy. He's brave in a whole lot of aspects, but sometimes I think he's scarier than what he really is because he had me cracked up. Here's a story. So Memorial Day, my cousin brought me some. She brought some food over, and she wasn't coming in the house. She just pulled up. So I let him out because I was gonna walk to the car and go get the food. No, she gets out the car with a bag of food and walks up to him, and I'm thinking, oh my God, what is he gonna do to her? He wanted to sniff the bag out. What you got in that bag? I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he won't bite her. I said, get in this house. So when he came in the house, why when he got in the house and got behind the door, he's like, whoa! I'm like, what? You tough only in the house? Little boy, what you is? What you is? Yeah, I'm talking about you. Woo! Woof. Oh, Diva said, one episode, dude killed the kids. That was crazy. But did I see that one? I know one episode, this guy shot the kids, the man in the wheelchair, and the dog. Lauren says one lady on the show had an obsessed neighbor who ended up kidnapping her. Then, thank God she got away and lived to tell the story. What is that? Why are you kidnapping folks? What is that? Boy, you want to go potty? Okay, the toy means potty time. All right, boy, come on. I left him outside. He had to go chase squirrels. He saw some squirrels and said, I gotta chase them. Hey. One lady on the show had an obsessed neighbor who ended up kidnapping her. Thank God she got away and lived to tell her story. Did I see that episode? Yeah, that's his turf. Did you guys see the episode when this one lady, she was absolutely nuts. She was intelligent in one aspect and a complete nut job in another aspect. But anyway, make a long story short, the nut job ended up moving away. And so the neighbor was relieved, saying, hey, she's going bye-bye. Now I can live. Well, look at this girl. Look at her. Don't need to bring this down. Well, the crazy lady came back to the house in the middle of the night and decided she's going to make some homemade bombs to blow up the lady's house that she had been terrorizing for a while, for all that time. She wanted to get her last lick. So she made these bombs, came back in a white, I think it was a white van, and I guess she was messing around with the bombs in the car. Well, the bombs blew her dumb ass up, blew her up so bad to where when the explosion happened, the cops couldn't recognize who she was. So the only reason why they knew it was a female is because her ovaries was on top of the hood of the van. So they assumed it was her. She blew her ovaries out. So that neighbor ain't got to worry about that crazy lady no more. But like, why are you that? How do you get obsessed over people? How do you get that crazy to where you obsessed over another human being, where you can't sleep and you got to come back and get you one last lick? You can't let stuff go. You got to move away and come back and get you one last lick and blow your ovaries out your damn back. Now your ovaries on top of the van. Why would your ovaries be on top of the van? Go sit down somewhere. So they assumed it was her. After an investigation, they did find out it was her. Is losing your ovaries in your life worth terrorizing your neighbor that damn bad? You done moved away. You came back to get you one last lick. You was gonna blow that lady house up. You end up blowing your own ass off. Now you ain't got no ass, no ovaries. Psycho woman. Well, I can't watch this show anymore because I don't have cable anymore. So I have to watch it either on my phone through the ID app, which has 1,025.5 stupid, annoying advertisements, and the advertisements are like damn near 5 minutes long. So an hour show would take you an hour and a half to watch it because of the ads. And if I watch it on YouTube, it's so crappy on YouTube. It is so crappy on YouTube. So I don't think there's a new episode out yet, though. I mean, a new series out. I think the last series is number 11. So I've seen it all the way up to 11. Oh, let me take it back. I can watch it on my Samsung TV every once in a while in good quality. V said she ain't got cable no more either. So long, little cable. All right, so we're finished. Let's see how I look now. Look how much new growth is on this one here. Yeah, I need a retwist. Next wash day, we got to do a retwist. Just look how much growth I have. Mm-hmm. Lauren says, one man told his neighbor's boyfriend he comes over too much. What? One man told his neighbor's boyfriend that he comes over too much and that he likes to watch her with his binoculars when the boyfriend is not around. The boyfriend gave him a black eye. I wasn't expecting that. Whoa, that guy is really ballsy. He should have given him a black eye. Who do you think you are, you creep? Your hair is nice. Thank you, Farrah. So let's look at the. Maybe I should look this up. Let's look and see how things look. So my hair is still wet. Whew. It seemed like when I put my hair forward, all the light came back. Like what's going on with that? Whatever. Little baby. So this gives an illusion that I, didn't break out of the crazy house, don't it? Stone Cold Brick House. I used to have some neighbors who were like the Hatfields and McCoys. It was really bad between them to the point day, one of their house suspiciously burned down. So one day, one point, one of their houses were suspiciously burned down. That's not good. That's why you don't need to get into it with your neighbors. And sometimes you do try to reconcile with them, they still want blood. That is horrible. That is horrible. She said, all that hair. I know, right? Something about retwist make you feel like a brand new person. Hey, baby girl. So the other baby, I guess I twisted her in this one here. Let's do it. See if I can go to the side. Yeah, I can't wait for my retwist. You got a retwist, girl? Nope. Just right here around the front. Not right here. So let's see. Oh, guys, we got to change out the jewelry. I'm getting kind of tired of the natural color. This is my favorite one, but I have plenty of jewelry. So we're gonna play in some jewelry. The other two jewelry pieces of jewelry came off. So I'm just down to I'm just down to this little girl right here. That one and this one. Oh no, she's still here. I thought she came off. No, it was my I was gonna say eggshell. It was my cowrie shell that came off. She's still here. And this one's still here. And this one's still here. Oh, this one's right here. Oh, guys, hold up. I forgot something. I need to clean up this house. I just need to clean it a little bit better. Guys, look what I bought the other day. This is a baby hair brush. Isn't she cute? Hi. Let's play with some baby hair. Thank you, Reese. She says absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Cute brush. Thank you. Thank you, Phil. Say something. Now y'all know baby hair ain't my strong suit. There's something about the edges being neatly done. It just makes the hair look polished and finished and complete. Does it have to be baby hair that starts from back here that comes over here? No, it doesn't have to be that. But just having having a neat hairline, make the hairstyle looks polished. You can wear any hairstyle, Nezi. Oh, thank you, Farrah. Laura says, Nezi, what you cooking for dinner? I think I'm about to order a pizza. Don't feel like cooking at all. Then that sounds good for a Saturday. I don't know what I'm going to eat. I've not been eating lately. Uh, I need to. I need to get on a diet, exercise, and eat. Sometimes I get my moods. I don't want to eat. Where am I going to eat? Okay, how we do this? Well, this brush is hard. Ooh, I gotta be careful with this thing. I don't know what the hell I'm. It's hard to mess with this thing while I got this mirror in my hand. All right. Let's do it. Well, I ain't got no hair. I don't have any baby hair right here because it got snatched out. Child. Oh shit! Shoot. I don't know. Okay, that's enough. She said she don't use the brush side. Instinct said she don't use the brush. I see why. Good lord, that thing hurt. But it comes from not knowing what the hell you're doing. Well, for me, stop changing the light. Okay, bring my hair forward. It'll bring you back. Okay. Isn't that funny how when I bring my hair forward, it gets back lighter? So, guys, I am looking at my face. And I can see the age coming through. My skin is clearing up too since I have not been eating pork, drinking sodas. I've had a little bit of soda, but these last couple of weeks, no. So I don't drink sodas like I was. Like I love some dark sodas. And I don't drink coffee. I love coffee. But the coffee instantly is evening out my skin. So remember I had all these dark circles under my eyes. They're starting to lighten up. My knuckles are starting to lighten up. Everything is starting to light back up. But now my face looks light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. See, it's clearing. So on my face, you can see the lightness, how my skin's back light right here. The darkness is coming up this way, fading out. Even my neck is starting to look lighter. But I always knew I was allergic to that coffee, and I always knew that the coffee was making me turn dark. And I always felt that like dark sodas, like Pepsi's and Dr. Pepper, I always felt like that was making me dark too. All that they have deeper, thicker syrup, corn syrup, and sugar and coloring in it. So, but if I do drink a soda, it's a light color soda, which is Sprite or Seven Up, which I have not been drinking now. So I've just been making a lot of lemonade like a crazy woman. That's how I've been getting getting past that. So I don't buy sodas, and I don't buy coffee, and I don't buy pork. I'm not gonna say I don't eat pork because a lot of food has pork in it. I'll just say I don't buy the pork and bring it home and cook it. Because baby, y'all saw me. I will eat some pork for breakfast and pork fried pork chops and stuff. I don't do that anymore. So my skin is that. Oh, thank you, goofball. You should have done this a long time ago. Why you have to lose one of your eyeballs for you to stop being bad? Isn't that something how you gotta damn near die just to catch the hint? Like I almost ended up blind in my eyes. I can still see the gel in my eyes, but not nowhere like it was. This eye is starting to get a little gel in it, but this eye is still gelling. But I can still see. Yep. Instinct says I don't use the brush. Okay, she said I swear about collagen. Yes, I do too. Guys, you know I'll be 60 years old in like less than 4 years. I was like, girl, you be 60. Oh, so let me tell y'all. What's this Thursday? I had recorded a video Thursday in my room in there, and I had put up I had my one of my videos in the background on my big screen television playing in the video. You couldn't hear the sound, you could just see me in the background. So you might see that sometimes. But I'm saying that to say, I was looking at the video footage of me recording the video versus the video of me from 2020. I can noticeably see an age difference just from 2020. In 5 years, I look older from 2020. Of course, you're gonna look older because you're getting older every day. But it was noticeable. I was like, girl, you look younger on your video than you do today. So every 5 years, you'll see a difference in your face. Well, I see a difference in my face every 5 years. Yep, my granddad always says coffee makes you black. I never believed him. Coffee made me black. Believe him. And I remember I used to drink that black silk Folgers coffee. Baby, you talking about black patches everywhere. I mean, everywhere. I said, stop drinking that. That's too black. So I started drinking the medium black. So I didn't get as black. I said, break it down to the breakfast black. I mean, the breakfast colored coffee, which is a lighter, softer brown. Still turned dark, but just not as black as the black silk. And but since I stopped drinking it altogether, the blackness is fading away. Yep. Believe him, instinct. Your granddad was telling you the truth. Isn't that something? Ferris says Sprite and ginger ale sometimes for me. Yes. Those kind of sodas do better for me. So I don't buy them. But if I do want one, I'll get a Sprite or a ginger ale. No Pepsis. No, but I think I did. I think I had recently like a little bit of Pepsi cherry. And now it seems like it's so sweet. It's like, ew, it doesn't taste as good now because I don't drink it like that. But if I did want a soda, it'd be 7-Up, Sprite, and ginger ale. And I only drink like a little half a can of the small can because I don't like it like I used to. So my tongue doesn't like it. Food tastes super salty to me now because I don't eat a lot of salt. But baby, sometimes my food tastes like nursing home food. I'm like, baby, where your season at? Because you ain't got to be that. But as soon as I add a little bit more seasoning to my food, then I start feeling like a little headache. So I'm learning how to balance my life out with going back to being healthy. D. Johnson says, sis, keep going on not drinking sodas. I haven't had a soda in 7 years. Not had pork and beef in 38 years. Woo, D, girl. I'm amazed. You know what? That's right on time. Thank you for telling me that. That's inspirational. So, like I said, pork be in a lot of food. You guys don't realize pork be in your box meals. They be in your frozen meals. They be in your canned meals. Don't even talk about canned goods because that food, they call him Donald T. Whatever they call that man. He done raised the canned goods. He done raised metal and steel up 50%. I'm afraid to even look at how much it costs for canned goods. Yeah, she said for 30 years. So pork and beef can still be in products if you're not paying attention. So I try not to say I don't eat pork or beef. I still eat beef. But I try not to say I don't eat pork. I just try to be conscious of not buying pork. That's what I've been doing. So I try not to buy it consciously and bring it in my house like pork meat. So I've been so lately. I like breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal, and I like breakfast sandwiches. So the other day I said, well, let me try some turkey cutlets. Guys, that was the best decision. It doesn't have any fat on it, but it tastes so good. A turkey cutlet with eggs and bread and cheese. Oh, it was so good. And I don't have a headache after eating it. Yep. Farrah says, I love my water. Instinct says, I don't like dark roast. Ooh, dark roast can be tough and stringy and chewy. Oh, you're talking about dark roasted coffee or dark roasted meat? Farrah says, do you use Mrs. Dash seasoning? It is good. No, I used to use it. I might have to. I probably bring it back into my seasoning cabinet because my old seasoning is too high in salt. So I have to be conscious of that. So every once in a while, I go back to my old ways and over-season my food. But for the most part, I am learning how to not over-season. I didn't really over-season my food, no way. But I don't have enough room for high seasoned food. I don't feel well. Instinct says, I learned Jello is made from pork. See what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I know what you meant, coffee. Okay, she meant dark roasted coffee. She says she don't like it. But yeah, Jello has pork in it. I mean, you'll be amazed what has pork in it. So I try not to say I don't eat pork because every once in a while they'll slip some pork, a pig bone, into your food. What's that word? I forgot the name of that word that people don't know. It's a pig bone. Pig bone is sugar. Casein is dairy. The little stuff from dairy. Casein 1 and casein 2. I don't eat dairy, but if you ain't paying attention to the ingredients on the box, chances are you are eating dairy. You got to learn the trickery terms they have on the back of the boxes. I was good at that at one point when I was eating as a vegan. Guys, I appreciate your compliments about my little blue dress. My dress I posted on my posts on my community tab last week. I said I was 24 on there, but I think I was 20. Yeah. I think I just turned 26. I thought about it later on. So I think he just turned 26. Anyway, either 25 or 26. That's how I look. Coffee, gelatin, very tricky. Yes, ma'am. Even ice cream can have strange things in it. Too cute blue dress. Thank you. Yep, I love that little dress. That's what my boots were, a size C cup. Not no G's and F's and K's and L's and M's and the whole alphabet. D. Johnson says, yep, you are right. Jello has pork. If you like Jello, you have to buy vegan Jello. That is crazy. Pork can be in anything. Anything. You'd be like, why would pork be in Jello? So guys, sometimes I'll do this just to have my hair to have some airway so I can dry faster. Because if the hairs all clumped together, it's not going to dry as fast. So hopefully my hair will be dry by 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. I should get in my car, let the windows down, and just drive. Take the boy for a short ride. Lauren says, yes, my ex-boyfriend is a Muslim, and he was saying pork was used for Jello and Skittles. Who would ever think that pork would be in Skittles? We broke up because he caught me eating a ham sub, and he had a fit. So I told him, let's break up. What the hell? That's insane. You guys broke up over a ham sandwich? That's funny. What difference does it make if you ate ham? It ain't like he eating a damn pig. Maybe he thought he was kissing and sucking on a pig. Let's break up. Oh, that's hilarious. You'll be amazed what you break up over. Let me tell y'all this real quick. My one buddy, I tease her to this day about this. Well, we haven't talked in a while, but I tease her for this reason right here. Now, my friend, she can take a lot of crap from men. If you are light-skinned and cute to her, baby, she would take a lot of your crap. So, this one guy she was dating, I mean, when I tell you he took her through the ringer, I'll give you a few examples. I don't want to put her business out there too much. But she would let him drive her car. She had a Mustang. He tore that up. He did stuff to get in the impound. He wouldn't come home at night. He did so much stuff to this black Mustang. And he did so much stuff through the years, and she just kept taking him back. But baby, one day, I'll just say, I can't remember what it was, but I think it was like a piece of cake. She had a piece of cake in the refrigerator. She came home from work looking for that piece of cake or whatever it was. Why she go to the refrigerator and didn't see that piece of cake? It was just crumbs in the plate. She said, I know that ninja didn't steal my didn't eat my damn last piece of cake. She said he got to go. She called him. They had a conversation. She said, you got to get out of my house. All because of HOK. Yeah, that was the final straw for her. We laugh about that to this day. She took all this nonsense from him. But as soon as he ate that one last piece of cake, oh no, so you got to get out of my life. It's over. But wait a minute, he had your car in the tow yard. You had to pay a lot of money to get it out. Wait a minute, he tore your car up. He stole your. He did this. He did that. He did it. But no, baby, you don't take that last piece of cake. No, you will not. I was like, what? It is so funny how we all have our last straw. Enough is enough. We all have our point of no return. You cannot. Ain't that funny? We all have a breaking point. You eat the last big cake in my house, motherfucker, you got to get the hell out of my life forever. I don't care about you turning on my car, though. It cost me thousands of dollars. Just don't eat my last piece of cake. What? Lauren says, oh, hi, Keisha. What's up, Nezi? What we talking about? We just talking girl talk. We were talking about hair for a while, but I'm finished with the hair. But we were talking about pork and beef and what makes us turn dark. So coffee, the blacker the coffee, the blacker your skin gets. I was telling them my skin is clearing up a lot since I started drinking coffee. And dark sodas make you turn dark. And we're talking about how pork and beef can be in any ingredient of your food, like Jell-O. It could be in cakes and pies. It could be anything. So people say I don't eat pork, but they don't really look at the back of the ingredients of stuff they're eating. Now, if you don't cook everything natural, there's a chance you are eating pork in your food, from the frozen foods, canned goods, and box foods. Yep. Lauren says he was borderline unstable, so the ham sub was my way out the relationship. Hey, it only takes that one thing to get you out of something. So if the pork sandwich got you out of that craziness, fine. I'm glad you are a winner and you live to tell about it on another day. I know, right? So Farrah says it is a good thing you ate that sandwich, Lauren. Lawrence Bishop says he ate a piece of a cake, then put the empty plate back in the refrigerator. See, that'll get you put out. Those kind of little things irritate people. If that's your pet peeve, that'll get your ass put out. Keisha says, my dude ate the last of my lima beans. He had to go. Your friend sounds like me and a foodie. Yep. We all got our breaking point. It can be minute to others, but it's big to us. If you eat my last lima bean, you getting your ass out of my life. We've been together for 13 years. What you mean you putting me out because I ate the last lima bean? Ninja. And I've been waiting on this. Hey, the second day of the lima beans, or even the third day of the lima beans, they taste the best because all the seasons be down there and stuff. And I got my mouth salivating for my lima beans. And I got my corny bread or my favorite bread and everything else I want with it. And I can't find out one damn bean. You ate my beans. You got to go. That's it. I'm taking you to court. You done mess with the wrong beans. You messed with the wrong beans. Yeah. Simply says, she must have been dating my baby daddy. Lord have mercy. Ha! Was your baby daddy a crackhead? Was he a dope fan? So Simply Me says, and I wrecked him up too. Farrah says, lima beans are serious eating, Keisha. Yes. Look, don't play with us. You know how long it takes to even make beans? You don't eat the ninja. Keisha says, Farrah, right. You know, they take a while to cook. Instinct says, my ex used my toothbrush and didn't tell me I could taste it. It was through. Ew. Yeah, I'll put his ass out of my life to get on. So Keisha says, speaking of beans, have any of you all been piling food or necessities? Lately, not on my last grocery shopping. So I know canned goods and stuff went up Wednesday to something astronomical because of Donald Trump. He raised the prices of steel and metal up to like 50%. So I don't know what stuff look like now as far as canned goods. Oh yeah, Farrah says sometimes I soak them overnight. Yeah, those are the best ones. Yeah, everybody got their breaking point. Don't you ever take the last of my nothing. I don't care. My house, my refrigerator, my stuff. You don't take my stuff like that. How about when you have your stuff sitting? Oh my God. I told you guys about my dog named Kenny Kincaid. People be saying Kenny Kincaid. Yes, Kenny Kincaid. His name was Kincaid, but we used to call him Kenny or Kenny Kincaid. We don't know why. It just went together. I went to Snooks. That's one of our popular grocery stores here in St. Louis. And I went to the good Snooks way on the other side of town and bought this much of smoked salmon, a smoked salmon dip. And I would eat it with some wheat crackers at that time. It was so good. It cost me about $7. I bet you today probably costs about 18 or $19 to have it, filled up that high. But anyway, I sat it on the table and I went and did something. Why did I come back? That dog Kenny Kincaid ate every last morsel of my smoked salmon. No, smoked crab dip. My smoked crab dip. And I had to calm down because I know my eyes rolled to the back of my head because I was going to strangle him so hard and so ferociously. I said, did you just eat my shit? He's like this. Like it was delicious. Oh my God, I just wanted to just chop him up into 1,000 pieces. I know that sounds mean, but look. Don't you eat my stuff. That can cost you an eyeball or something. You might lose an eyeball. You might lose an eyeball. Mm-hmm. So Keisha says, yes, canned goods went up here in Alabama. We are doomed, guys. We got a knucklehead in the office. Farrah says, poor instinct. Keisha says, oh no, instinct, that's crazy. Keisha also says, smoked crab dip is good. Instinct says, right, Keisha. Girl, and you gonna eat every last, he ate every last. He licked that container so clean, guys. I was livid. So I went and bought some more the next day. Yeah. How long we been on here? Oh, an hour, 38 minutes. It seems like it's been on here that long. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. This video was live streamed. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to see you guys soon. Sooner than later. I'll probably post another back in the day picture of me. So you all can say, wow, you don't look the same. With your makeup off, you don't look the same. With your makeup off, you don't look the same. Why? With your makeup off, what is that? Why when you take your makeup off, you don't look the same? Makeup is supposed to make you look different. I mean, look like the same. You're supposed to look different with makeup on. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you thumbs video Nezi live stream. Make sure you thumbs up, and I'm gonna see you guys soon. Keisha said I saw that picture, and I was like, go ahead on Nezi. Oh baby, I was a fly. Girl. Thank you. I might post I think I posted that picture before though. I might post one swim picture. I want to post the one that when I used to be a vegan, and my hair was up to here at the time I wasn't a permie. I was a permie in that blue dress. But the pictures I'm going to show you guys next week, I wasn't a permie, and my hair was up to here, guys. I love that length. That is like the best length of hair. So, all right, guys. Reese says, have a good night, and please give Nico a hug for me. Stay safe. Sure will, Reese. I'm going to go get him. He probably got attitude because he feel like he's supposed to be in my every breath, my every step of my life. Mommy, how could you leave me outside and make me be a dog? Why would you let me live outside of your house? How come I can't be in your every mix? I don't want to be a dog. That's what he tells me. I don't want to be a dog. I am not a dog. I need to be with you at all times. Bye, y'all. See you next time. And